Okay, it's not here. No, nope, not over here. Maybe if I go over here, maybe down here. Oh, wait. No, still not. Alright, maybe it's here? Let's see. By the ocean? Let's see. Ooh, wait. There's an item. Maybe that's it. Could this be it? Oh, an antidote? Really? That's not what I'm looking for. Dang it. Okay, here's the last chance. Maybe it's here? Well, there's some Pokemon. I don't know. Wait a minute. Ooh, that's a sparkly. Let's go. Go. Come on, is this it? Oh, wait, come on. Where is it? Come on, is this it? Ooh, and, oh, come on. Really? Hello, everybody. My name is The Geekimus, and welcome back to my channel. Today we need to talk about, well, where in the world is Legend ZA news? Pokemon Legend ZA was announced back during Pokemon Day of this year, and, well, we've heard nothing. And that's what I want to discuss here today. Where in the world is Legend ZA? What's been going on with Pokemon in 2024? And what does 2025 promise to show us? I hope you guys will follow me down this rabbit hole in this newest video. Alrighty, and the best way to start this is start talking about the games that I'm not particularly too much of a fan of. Cafe Remix, obviously, throughout the year, has done what it always does. It adds new Pokemon, events, legendaries, Pokemon in costumes, and basically has the same kind of fun puzzle-like games it always has. I'm not a huge fan, but I can't fault fans who do enjoy the game. It's cute, the graphics are great, and honestly, I wish I liked it more. Next on our docket is talking about Pokemon Masters, which I really despise this game. It's too much of a gacha game for me really to enjoy. I know a lot of people really enjoy how they keep adding new trainers, legendary shinies to add to certain trainers, costumes and all that. But honestly, I just think this game is too much of a money grab. If you really like this game, that's fine. I just think that honestly, Pokemon Masters, as it continues to go, is going to lose its steam. While there are still a lot of Scarlet and Violet trainers to be added, I personally dislike this game. And our next game on the docket is Pokemon Unite, the MOBA title that I've never played and have never tried. I know they keep adding new Pokemon, new legendary raids, type event things, and I really have no room to talk. I know this game every month or so is adding a brand new Pokemon to add to the rotation, but I feel I'm not the best person to talk about this game. So I'm just going to grunt ambiguously. The next Pokemon game to discuss is obviously Scarlet and Violet. Now, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is keeping itself alive, not with, shiny Snackworth shinies, because that was a waste, but instead is keeping it alive with the infamous Mightiest Mark raids. So far, we've had every single starter in its mightiest form, except for Torterra and the 3 Paldean starters. So those are going to be done sooner than later. Mind you, that is if the Paldean starters get their Mightiest Mark events. But we should also add as a small aside that it's very possible that Scarlet and Violet is going to start doing legendary Mightiest Mark events, much like the Mew and Mewtwo Mightiest Mark event. But also, they could just sit down and start doing legendaries ratings like they did with the Dialga and Palkia that they did before DLC 2 dropped. It's very hard to say where this game is going and what they're going to do with it, because it's probably going to be the main competitive game for 2 more years. So, let's see where they go. Now to get to the real shit, we have to talk about the terrible state of Pokemon Go. I have such a love-hate relationship with Pokemon Go that it's probably a very unhealthy amount. And the real reason I keep playing is because of Pokemon Home's Go to Home Dex. If it wasn't for that, I would still not be playing this game. Pokemon Go is bad. Niantic is bad. Routes, which was supposed to help the game, are terrible. They don't give you Zygarde cells every time. They don't. And also, party play is also equally as bad, especially since you can't combine it with the route feature. It's really bad. Now, don't get me wrong. This newest season of Pokemon Go is pretty exciting. We've had a lot of Galar Pokemon finally get added. But then Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing also came out. And it's all local only. And the Gigantamaxing wants you to have 10 to 40 players. Are you kidding me, Niantic? Most of us can barely get 5 people together. 10 to 40? If I were anybody in this franchise, I wouldn't touch Go. I wouldn't touch Go for the shinies. I wouldn't touch Go for the exercise. It's bad. I only do it for the Pokemon Home completion. And before we get to the new stuff, let's cover one last thing. Pokemon Home, which really hasn't had any major updates this year, considering that Scarlet and Violet were pretty much done in this game. But Pokemon Home did add one new achievement. Completing the 3 Paldean Pokédexes to get the Shiny Meloetta. And I'm going to say this. I'm super stoked I got it. I love shiny Pokemon. I have a shiny Living Dex, and having this finally in my collection is just one more shiny mythical I don't have to worry about. Even though I think Pokemon Go's tour for Unova is probably going to make it the final Pokemon that you have to do on the Master Unlock. But we'll wait and see. And of course, in a rare lineup of events, we only have one new Pokemon game that released this year. Pokemon TCG Pocket. And I'll be 100% honest, I really enjoy this game. I'm not a huge fan of playing Pokemon, because for the longest time, I never knew how to play it. I used to just collect the cards. I'm sure that's a lot of us, but honestly, I love the app. I love the feeling of opening up packs, getting to learn how to play the game in its own unique way, and having a chance to just collect Pokemon. And once they add the second packs, where maybe I'll get some Johtomons finally, I'll honestly be very happy, and I highly recommend people play this. Do I think this was worth putting all the time, money, effort into this and not a brand new Pokemon game? No, I don't think so. But I honestly really enjoy this app, and I recommend you play it if you have a chance. Now that's the real question. Where is the Legend ZA news? During Pokemon Day this year, we got the official announcement, with this very strange looking, originally blueprint-like design to the more futuristic look of Lumino City, but since then we've had zero information. We know the game is going to be on the Switch. We know that for a fact it's going to take place in Kalos, and we also know Megas are back. Outside of that, the information is scarce, and we've heard little to no news. Now, mind you, I really did think that during Honolulu Worlds event, we were going to see at least a trailer or something, but instead we got absolutely nothing. So, here is my speculation on the 3 reasons why we have not heard a single bit of news about Legend ZA. Number 1 for me is the lack of information and non-announcement of the Switch 2, or whatever the Switch's predecessor is going to be called. I really do think that this game is going to end up being much like Breath of the Wild, in which on Breath of the Wild, it came out for both the Wii U and the Switch day one. And I think Legend ZA is going to be very much a title for doing the same exact thing. Legend ZA will come out on both Switch Original and Switch 2 at the same time, and I think that they're holding off on announcing any trailers or any information until the official name and release date for the Switch 2 is announced. So I think until then, we probably won't get any trailers until that's done. Reason number 2 could very likely be because of the huge leak and hacking that happened on Game Freak servers this year. Back in August, Game Freak got hacked, and a lot of information got leaked to the public. A terabyte worth of information, unfortunately with employee information, but also with literally 20 years of development information, basically builds information regarding sprites, all that kind of stuff. And one thing they got was a August build of Legends EA. And that could be very bad if it leaked, considering that the hacker has said that he had a chance to, well, beat the game actually. He says he's not going to leak it because he's a good guy, but also he leaked a bunch of employee information, so you can see if your mileage will line up with that. But at the same time, this could be very bad for this game project, and that's probably why all the delays have happened with information. They're worried that ZA could leak any moment now, and they're probably pushing back a bunch of trailers until they know what the full situation is. It could be bad. And if the whole game gets leaked, it could even cause the cancellation last minute. Now, my third and final reason could really come down to the fact that the game needs to be more polished before Game Freak and the Pokemon Company is willing to show us what the game actually looks like. Mind you, Pokemon fans over the last few years have truly been the worst enemy of the Pokemon Company. Ever since they announced during E3 for Pokemon Sword and Shield that, well, they were never going to have a full Pokemon game with all Pokemon available, there has always been a very loud and very vocal part of the Pokemon community who's been against the Pokemon games in general. And it's very likely that they're going to make sure these games are as polished as possible before they show us any footage. And if that means they're going to delay this game's trailers, well, then they're going to delay the game's trailers. And we probably won't see anything until Pokemon Day 2025 at the very least. Outside of that, what do we know? Well, we know we don't have any trailers yet, but aside from that, we do have 2 confirmed megas thanks to the leaker. We also know that Stunkfish will be in the game, and we know the Legends Arceus Sparkle Effect sound is back. Outside of that, we have very little information. Probably the next time we're going to see ZA is going to be Pokemon Day, or maybe if we're lucky, a January trailer. My thought process is probably May or June will be the release date. Pokemon Home Update probably dropping early fall. And Generation 10 probably coming out in September to November range. Most likely November of 2026. Primarily being Switch 2 titles. At least that's my full speculation. Now, how long until we know if any of this information is correct? Well, probably not until Pokemon Day of 2025. And that's honestly the soonest I think we're going to see. We're going to be kept alive with mobile titles until probably May, June of next year. Well, that's it for me, fellas. So, tell me, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for Legends EA? And when do you think we're going to be getting our next trailer? I will add, as soon as the first trailer comes out, I will be doing a full analyst review of it. And then, of course, when Legends EA does come out, I'll also be doing a video on that title. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys will leave a comment in the comment section down below, and come back for the next video. Geek out.